Grab your turnout coats and hold on to your hearts, Chicago Fire family. If you thought the roller coaster of Season 13 was intense, you better strap in, because Season 14 is not just bringing the heat, it's threatening to burn the whole house down. We need to talk. We need to talk about Truck 81. We need to talk about our girl, Lieutenant Stella KIDD. And mostly, we need to talk about the new wild card who just walked through the bay doors and decided to turn Stella's world upside down. We've seen bad boys at 51 before. We've seen rebels. But the buzz surrounding this new addition to the Season 14 cast isn't just about a guy with an attitude problem. It's about a fundamental threat to the leadership Stella has fought tooth and nail to establish. Here is why this new dynamic is going to be the most emotional, frustrating, and addictive storyline we've seen in years, and why Stella KIDD is about to face the test of her life. The ghost of old-school Chicago Fire. Let's be real for a second. We all miss the early days sometimes. We miss the chaotic friction between Casey and Severide when they were young, reckless, and constantly butting heads. The showrunners know this. Enter the new guy. While details are still trickling in, the archetype is clear. He is talented, he is fearless, and he absolutely hates rules. He's the firefighter who runs into a burning building when the retreat order has been given. He's the guy who saves the baby but risks the squad. On paper, that sounds like a hero. But for a lieutenant like Stella KIDD, that is a nightmare. This isn't just about safety, it's about respect. This bad boy represents a throwback to the cowboy days of firefighting that Stella has worked hard to professionalize on Truck 81. His presence is going to ask a hard question. Is Stella's way the only way? Stella's authority on the line. We have watched Stella KIDD grow from a scrappy, eager firefighter into a powerhouse lieutenant. We cried when she passed the exam. We cheered when she took command. We have defended her against every critic who said she rose too fast. But Season 14 is going to hit a nerve because this new firefighter isn't going to be bad at his job. If he were incompetent, Stella could just fire him. Easy. The drama comes from the fact that he's likely going to be brilliant, just unmanageable. Imagine the scene. A structural collapse. Stella orders a hold. The new guy ignores her, dives in, and pulls out a victim. He's a hero to the public. He's a hero to the chief. But to Stella, he's a ticking time bomb who just undermined her authority in front of her entire crew. This is going to trigger Stella's deepest insecurities. We know she struggles with imposter syndrome. We know she worries about filling Casey's shoes. This character is designed to poke that bruise, making her question if she can control a rebel alpha male without losing the respect of the house. The Stella ride factor. A marriage tested. You knew we had to go here. You can't talk about Stella without talking about Kelly Severide. Historically, who does Kelly Severide get along with? The rebels. The rule breakers. The guys who remind him of, well, himself. This is where the emotional stakes skyrocket. The most heartbreaking friction in Chicago Fire happens when Kelly and Stella are on opposite sides of a professional line. If this new bad boy reminds Kelly of his younger self, or worse, reminds him of Benny, Kelly might take the kid under his wing. He might see potential where Stella sees liability. Picture the hallway arguments at the loft. Stella is venting about how this guy is dangerous and insubordinate. Kelly plays devil's advocate. He's got good instincts, Stella. Give him a break. That silence after Kelly defends the guy driving Stella crazy. That is going to be deafening. It puts a wedge between them that isn't about infidelity or distance, but about their fundamental philosophies on the job. It forces Kelly to choose. Does he back the talent, or does he back his wife? Why we are terrified and excited for Stella. We are protective of Stella KIDD because she is the heart of 51. She is the one who checks in on everyone. She is the glue. But being the mom of the firehouse and being the boss are two different things. Season 14 seems poised to force Stella to kill her nice girl persona. We might see a darker side of Stella, a stricter side. We might see her make a call that alienates her from the group because she's trying to prove she's in charge. It's going to be painful to watch because we want everyone to like her, but a leader can't always be liked. This storyline is relatable to anyone who has ever had to manage a difficult coworker, or anyone who has had to fight for respect in a room full of people who doubt them. It's not just TV drama, it's human drama. The found family, Fallout, Firehouse 51 is a family. That's why we tune in. When a toxic element enters a family, it forces everyone to pick sides. Herman, he's old school. Will he side with the cowboy antics, or will he back Stella out of loyalty? Violet and Ritter, they are the new generation. They usually look up to Stella, but if the new guy is charismatic and charming, will their heads be turned? The writers are brilliant at this. They are going to make us like the new guy. They'll give him a tragic backstory, or a charming smile that makes us want to forgive him. And that is going to make us feel guilty for rooting against Stella. It's emotional manipulation at its finest, and I am here for it. What we need to see in Season 14. For this storyline to pay off, we don't just want catfights and shouting matches in the briefing room. We want growth. We need Stella to win, but not easily. She needs to outsmart this guy, not just outrank him. We want to see her tactical brilliance on display. We need a Severide grand gesture. Eventually, push will come to shove. We need that moment where Kelly reminds everyone, including the new guy, exactly who Stella KIDD is. We need vulnerability. We need those quiet moments in the bunk room where Stella admits she's scared. Those are the scenes that win Emmys and break hearts. The verdict. Season 14 isn't just throwing a wrench in the works, it's throwing a sledgehammer. This new bad boy firefighter is a mirror reflecting Stella's fears and Firehouse 51's changing identity. It's going to be messy. It's going to be frustrating. There will be episodes where you want to scream at the TV. But isn't that why we love Chicago Fire? We don't watch for the fires. We watch to see how our family survives the flames. And if there is one thing we know about Stella KIDD, it's that she doesn't burn easily. She was forged in fire. Get ready, Chaihards. The battle for the soul of Truck 81 is about to begin, and I have a feeling Stella is ready to fight.